Talig. Shad's fucking rank 16 now. Hog. Let's see. Let's look up some fun. I feel like a nice new what's roguelike? What's roguelike? Roguelike versus roguelite. I want to see some good roguelite games. Wandering Village? What the fuck's this? Oh, I'm not hearing. It's like a city building simulator game on the back of a giant. How is this a roguelite? It isn't. Okay. I look up roguelite and that one's the one that shows. Cool. Tribes of Midgard, Cult of the Lamb, Deathloop. Hmm. This week on Epic Games. Evoland. Oh, Fallout 3 Game of the Year edition. Did I play Fallout 3? That's Evoland. It's like 17 games in one or something. Hmm.
Isn't it? You might meet them.
I remember I had Fallout 4, which I've very little touched. Hmm. Tower defense. King Arthur Knight Till Battle Brothers. What's this? Tactical RPG. Hmm. I've got very many games in my inventory, but I don't really play any. L.A. Noire was a fun game. Still haven't even touched New World. Playtime 7 minutes. That's the fucking worst money I ever spent. World's always fun, but I don't know. I can't really keep my concentration on one game. I don't know why. I could for Cyberpunk, but I don't know how the fuck I managed to do that though. Are the Batman games any fun? Conqueror's Blade. I played this. Oh wait, I think I know. Remember what this is? Yeah. I played that. I definitely played that. Darkest Dungeon. I sucked at that game. I'll hide that so that's not on stream. Hmm. Hmm? I've only finished Fear 3. So maybe I should play Fear 1. I have played Fear 1 so many times from a certain point, but I've never finished the game. How is Fear 2 actually smaller than Fear 3? Huh. Actually, no, fuck that. Oop. Gentle jousting. I can't even stream that on Twitch, because it's literally just penises. Kind of makes sense that you can't stream that. Hey, sup, Marsky? On Twitch, hentai epic puzzles. I don't know why that is in my list randomly. Never seen it before in my life. Layers of Fear 2 was a very big disappointment compared to 1. I think I couldn't play this game. Hey, sup, Rune? Should I replay Shadow of War? 107 gigs. Oh good, just hyped about my boys Aster making it to top 4 at least. Let's go Aster. Hey baby. Does Maple Story 2 still exist? That is pretty pog. It's sad to see LGD not in the top 4 though, but who cares about my predictions? Team Fight Manager. Wait a minute, I played that shit, yeah. That was kind of okay, I guess. Huh. Players like you love Peglin. Wait, what the fuck is this? Slay the Spire fan expansion. What? I didn't know you could like fully mod a game that way. Will the game even start is the big question. Oh yeah, it will. Really believe that Asta can beat Liquid once more, like they did earlier in the upper bracket. Why can't I open this game? Ramsey's got kicked from VP. Why though? At the start of each combat, add a memento into your hand. Apply one vulnerability to everyone. Oh, that includes me, myself, and I. Okay. 3 of those. But there's a lot of question marks on the left side here. I'm gonna go for the question mark army. Playing cards from your hand. Cards are quiet. Okay, next. I'm ready. Remember, it's capable of using dead on cards. Dead on cards triggered their special effect when positioned in the middle of your hand. In even hands, both of the... Okay. Actually, I just dealt more damage to myself. Like a moron. Actually... I'm gonna see if... When I open up Slay the Spire, can I, like... Is there a mods button there? No, there's not a mods button there. Takes a lengthy amount of time to start up that game, by the way. Let's make it at least a bunch bigger. I don't know if I want to make it that big. Oh well. I picked that one. Okay, so this deck is built around card placement. Use that. I have just exactly enough armor. Hey, sup, Captain? Instant block gains 4 additional block for each of your debuffs. Oh. Deals 18 damage, costs 1 less per strike or defend. Play this turn. Add a strike to your hand. Did they add new characters? I'm playing a fan-made mod. So this one does have new characters, yeah. Actually kind of cool. Because you can play, in this mod, they've added the Hermit. And you can have you can play as like the monsters. Which is like a separate campaign. So you can play as, you start off as like the slime boss and stuff. As the first unlockable character. Hmm. I'm a moron. I should have just used that one. I really wanted the extra 5 gold I get from it. I do need to increase like the fucking speed that these guys are playing. Boom! Okay, let's see. Manifest gain 13 block. Draw 2 curses. Discard a card. Gains 5 block. If it was a non-attack, gain 5 block again. Gain 7 block. Gains 4 additional block for each of your body armor. Let's see, is the game ready? European Pro League. There we go. Water Rune Enjoyers versus no Bounty Hunters. QQ. QQ. There we go. I don't actually have enough damage to kill this guy because he's gonna, yeah, he's gonna do this. That does do a lot of damage though. Okay, I'll beat this guy senseless, and then we got game. Gain 1 reduces next instance of attack down. Ooh. Let's see. Oh, that's fucking nuts. That card's OP. Okay. Oh, it seems Jeeves is casting. Where the fuck is he streaming this then? Oh, he's doing it on his own channel.
It is Radiant Span.
Good morning, everyone.
Seconds. 5 seconds.
How is everyone doing? Enjoyed TI so far? Top 4 teams? Thunder making it to the top 4 was a bit of a surprise for me. But a secret I had in my predictions. Didn't have Aster or Liquid. It's pretty nice to see Matu though, going to like the main stage.
Radiant's turn to pick.
The playoff finals. Remember me, bro? The homeless guy because of bet? I have my own house now because of betting. What, your parents didn't kick you out yet?
Radiant must choose. Dire's turn to pick.
Ooh, Primalu!
Crystal
With
Maiden.
the Crystal Maiden. Marcy, obviously, for NBH. Shad's right now ranked 13, if I'm not mistaken. Wait, I think he's ranked 13. 16. He's top 16 immortal at the moment. My wife kicked me out last year. Now I have my own house and a new wife. Ah, don't worry. Couple of bets. You've lost that as well. Lycan. Okay. I do know that Shad
5
can play Lycan, but I doubt it's going to be a safe lane Lycan, so most likely it's going to be off lane. I quickly have to check who the fuck was their off laner again on No Bounty Hunter. What is Khan playing? Because I know Khan also played Lycan.
It is Dire's man.
Who will win? Water Rune Enjoyers probably is the stronger team of the two. Doesn't necessarily mean that they'll guaranteed win, obviously. We'll have to wait to see what the rest of the draft does.
Ten seconds remain. 5 seconds. Dire's turn to ban.
I hate the fact that the bottom part is so dark. Because if you go back to the menu and back in the game, it somehow does that. See, Chen ban, ENG ban. Both heroes that are pretty good against Lycan because they constantly steal his creeps. I'm going to quickly reload into that lobby so that it's not as dark. You look like Uragi. Like a TI champ.
Radiant team
Previous
back.
TI champ, not this one. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Silencer, Morphling ban. We've seen a decent amount of Morphling at TI. Though I don't think it has been as successful. And I've seen way too many Pudges that play against Lifestealers. Every single fucking game where Pudge gets picked and the enemy picks Lifestealer, the only thing I'm doing is shaking my head.
Dire's turn to pick.
Naga Siren. That's actually a hero that Shad also tends to play. We have seen pretty good high win rate on Naga during TI. Crystal Maiden. Actually, they picked up the Lycan into the Crystal Maiden. Interesting choice, because of course the wolves can just be frozen. But on the Crystal Maiden's ulti is pretty nice again, as well, with the extra 20 armor. I'm liking the Water Rune Enjoyers lineup so far. Like in Shapeshift, you just Song of the Siren. He stands there holding his wee in his hands. Can't do diddly squat about it. By the way, I have a week vacation, so a week's off for vacation. I have vacation this week, so I will be probably streaming, casting a bunch of, it seems, European Pro League.
Dire's turn to pick.
Snapfire. Okay. Well, the shard is pretty nice. Good AoE damage, normally combined with something that gets some control. With those two supports, you do have very aggressive players on your lineup, though. Marcy, Snapfire, a lot of jump at you, a lot of, yeah, just in-your-face kind of heroes. Snapfire tends to want someone that holds the enemy down, like, and can't really do that. You want to hit those Mortimer's Kisses. Faceless Void is, for instance, one of the heroes that really springs to mind in combination when you pick up a Snapfire. Ember Spirit. Is Khan mid? No, Adzantic is mid. No, Adzantic is off lane. Bro, I can't fuck it. Shad mid? Nah. Adzantic is probably mid, right?
10 seconds remain. 5 seconds remain.
Then it's most likely Khan off lane with Shad safe. I would assume. Void for no bounty hunter. I was thinking Void faces Void, but now I'm doubting it a little bit because the only chrono damage they have is Snapfire. Hey, bald guy. Hey, probably hairy guy. Sub Sentre. You do need something against the Naga that also does not get fucked in the lane by the Primal. Because I don't think Ember has enough damage to deal with the Naga, you know, with Heart, with Skadi. Shad plays a lot of Faceless Void. You look Vin Diesel. Yes, I look like the brother of Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel. What do you think who'll win? Currently, I really like what Rune enjoys draft. I think the Naga Siren is a very heads-up pick. Primal Beast is always a pain. But it really depends on how they finish their draft.
It is Dire's ban.
Fuck, okay. Also very good against the Lycan. Especially good against such a mobile lineup that no bounty hunter has. With the Cookie, with the Marcy. Rebound, the Lycan, Shapeshift, and the Ember Spirit's Fire Remnants. Also a good way to hold the enemies in place so Primal can go ham with the good old boom, boom, boom. I want you in my room, smack down on the floor. Valentimos Naga is also pretty pog. Stoikov Puck is really pog. And their last hero that they need to pick is a Blink hero. And Blink tends to go for a... Blink used to play on No Bounty Hunter, didn't he? Wait. Yeah, he used to play on No Bounty Hunter. Okay, Blink is a very heavy micro hero, I would say. So, stuff like... Well, Enigma has been banned, obviously. They banned the Broodmother now as well, but... Beastmasters...
Dire's turn to
That
ban.
sort of thing is something that Blink really loves to play. Beastmaster Visage is also another hero that he loves to spam.
Seconds.
Oh, I actually need to pay out the previous prediction game that I did on my Discord. Who actually won that? Fuck. Oh. Goku's contract with T1 has ended. Goku is looking for team. Huh.
Radiant's turn to ban. Dire must choose.
Okay. Sad. Mars ban. Mars is good against Lycan. Kind of makes
10
sense.
seconds.
Off lane. Hero for Blink to possibly pick up.
5 seconds.
SF ban. Cuckoo. Hey. You can't help it that his two teammates were Or X back-to-back champs. I do hope that someone, like a bigger team, picks up Shad. He's been grinding like crazy, rank 16 now. Very nice guy. And Dutch, you know, Dutch is always beautiful. I mean, Salary donated his TI winnings to an animal shelter. Animal rescue thing? I can't remember what it's called. Either it rescues or as a I think it's a shelter. Drow Ranger last pick. Okay, Drow's pretty okay if you get the shard and Ags later down the line. You can destroy Naga illusions pretty quickly. It breaks right through the Naga's hefty armor. I like it. The only downside is laning stage wise, you're definitely going to need that Mars or Snapfire to be fair to keep you out of harm's way, because the Primal Beast will otherwise just go dunk 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 all over your face. How to check these teams' previous history record? You can check. I will link it to you. It is it is there, Santrai. On DLTV, you can see, if you scroll down, you can see their previous matches that they played. You can also use, I think, cyberscore.live. That works. It is going to be a Blink Visage. It is what he does tend to love to play. So that is one of the additions coming in. I really do like the Drow. I'm a little bit scared of the laning stage, though. I think that could be very dangerous. Or no Bounty Hunter, where if Shad survives the laning stage, I'm going to go for no Bounty Hunter. If he doesn't, then I won't. But, you know, then you probably will get overrun, because Naga Siren is a pretty nasty hero, and Lycan doesn't really do much against the Naga. So it is Khan playing off lane. So he has moved from that safe lane role to being an off laner, which, honestly, I always liked Khan. Anyway, I started to volunteer on some org that plants trees around the country. One of my dreams came true now. You plant trees? Like, is it like small saplings, or do you like plant seeds? Like an acorn? I don't necessarily know how that works. Easy lane for draw. The fact that it's against the Visage makes it a lot easier, but Primal Beast is still very scary. I think it's Flash was playing Marcy though, so you should be fine in the laning stage. With that in mind, I will go for, I guess, no Bounty Hunter.
I've taken a liking to you. I've taken a liking to you.
Prepare for battle.
I'm actually gonna quickly check. Is this game on cloudbet? No, I will quickly send them a message.
Que cara bom!
And we'll have to use another website that shall not be named to check out the score lines. Override, free camera. I think this is much better than Cyberscore. Yeah, DLTV and Cyberscore both have nice features. Hawk only gives away the score, like the current, score pretty much. That's why I always prefer those two. DLTV I think is by the same guys as HLTV, but then red because it's Dota.
They've trained hard to get here. It's time now for the final fight.
Yeah, I think Hawk Live is the best for the actual live predictions, but they just don't have any stats or anything. Like the peak of the forces of light a little more than the forces of darkness. The peak of the radiant? What's the peak? You product. Do you product in which website? I don't actually know what you mean. It's not seeds. It will be small trees that we will plant and monitor them for a few years. Ah. So it's saplings stuff. Saplings are small trees, I think. Or I might be completely wrong. You predicting which website? Well, the odds I just pick up from a specific website that I will not name. Because I am affiliated with a different website that currently does not have this game on offer.
You've just achieved first blood. Thanks.
That is first blood already secured onto the Crystal Maiden. A Lycan Snapfire lane win gets that kill. That's a little bit surprising. But I post my predictions on Discord when I think about them. Atlantic. What rank is he these days? 104, 66, Shad 16, Merlin 51. Flash needs to grind a little bit more. Khan, same story. Obviously, the ranks are a little bit skewed because like the top dogs are all playing in Southeast Asia, so they're not on the EU ladder anymore. Went live, I was watching Scalbound, and he currently plays in low prio. So funny to watch him. Low prio gaming. Oh, that's horrible.
Must be done.
Must be done. Puck versus Ember mid. Puck is not a hero I've seen too often at TI. I think it's been Ooh, they do get the kill onto Merlin in the bottom lane. That's a nice pick up there for what Rune enjoys. Palantimos is getting a very good lane.
My favorite, medium rare. The wolf is at your door.
And that is worrying as hell. Because of course Nagasarian, if he goes off, she goes completely off and farms the entire map. You do luckily enough have an Ember that can deal with split push shenanigans. Sorry. I still have that freaking lump in my throat. I think the best way to learn a new language is to queue. Damn it. Whatever server is the highest ping for you, get sent to low prio. Then always install lock Meepo in your low prio games. Honestly, I learned so much Russian by playing Western EU servers, I don't care anymore. You give 40 minutes to find a game, and I believe he fell asleep. And of course, once finally a match was found, he missed it. I have been in low prio, I think, twice in my life. Because PC disconnects. I think I had like my power or my internet died. Look at that damage coming out onto Khan. Oh, Palantimos went for level 3 ensnare. That is such a aggressive move. The freeze onto Khan. Oh my lord. Who does that? Who goes for ensnare level 3? That is such a kill threat lane all of a sudden. That one was pretty neat from Palantimos. You will learn so many words, all of which will get banned from Twitch. Yep, pretty much. Waterroom will gonna win. It's slightly looking more in their favor with how incredibly horrid that bottom lane is going for no bounty currently. Zantic still has a pretty good lane though. He's gonna go for the Orb of Corrosion, making the Sleight of Fist slightly better for kill threat. Khan's gonna need to find a way to not die, because Mary Y is very scary with the freeze into the ensnare. I personally think no bounty hunter has the better draft as well, but if a Naga Siren starts to lane off this solidly, it becomes pretty rough. Because the hero tends to always be like a buttload of gold ahead of anyone else. And also, Amonkira, the only reason you're saying that is because there's a Drow Ranger on the side of no bounty hunter, and you always favored the Drow. Doesn't matter what the Drow's up against, you just love Drow too much. Trying to go on to Palantimos. Merlin does have a shotgun blast, but Pantimos does have like a stupid amount of armor. 12 armor right now. It's a little bit too much to try and break through. 43% physical damage resistance. Moved on to Merlin. But the damage is outstanding. And ooh, it did still have Fairy Fire in case it was needed though. Beyond guards the Rune. It is going to be double damage for Stoikov. The support's not rotating in to help out the mid laner. That one does hurt. Especially now that the has the DD. Not just Drow, it's Marcy plus Drow, and she's a natural counter to Visage in my opinion, and does well versus melee carries with no inherent mobility. Yes, but if they Song of the Siren and get on top of her, she's dead. That's also the other way. You don't need mobility if you can just make sure that the enemy can't run. Oh, there he is. Now, when you hear weird primal sound gargles, you know something funky's up. Stoikov rotating in with the double damage. Tries to get the Dream Call. Nice silence was thrown out, but it's still going to be a kill onto Shad. Good rotation coming through. Or there's still the Dream Call to be thrown. Shad tries to deal as much damage before he falters. While in the bottom lane, they also kill off Khan another time, and even trying to push out the tier 1 tower there at the same time. Xantic, your team's gonna need you fairly soon,
Bottom tower is under attack.
because the lanes are getting on the rougher side of things. Laning stage is also almost over. Level 6 Balantimos versus level 4 Lycan. And still trying to get himself that Helm of the Dominator. Blink, does he get away? Flash. They actually don't have a way to interrupt the TP, but just enough damage does also tend to work. That's a big kill, because that means the Walk of Shame comes out soon enough. And Xantic is going to go for a solo kill onto Jan. It's a haste room for Stoikov. Who is gonna get the Flash is gonna get himself Dream Call taken down by Stoikov. Mary Y might be taken down, and indeed the damage is pretty solid with the burst behind them on the dire side. In the meantime, Pantimos did get the tier 1 tower in the bottom lane already. Very early tier 1 tower take. Just once I want to see the cookie accidentally snap the coil. I have seen that plenty of times. Hey, Ant went for Arcane Boots. Shad's farm is actually pretty okay-ish. But Pantimos' farm is too free. Level 7 on the Naga. 4-1-2 at the moment. Done with the Yasha. 9 minutes in. Also have a Puck that's really farmed, going for the Witchblade. And they smoked up, heading out towards the bottom lane. They're looking for some juicy kills.
Loaded to the gills.
Dream Call used onto the snap. In comes the shapeshift immediately from Khan, knowing that there's no Dream Call to hold him down. He's gonna try and blow up Mary. And Mary should die. Does have the Helm of the Dominator, doesn't have the creep just yet. Gargle, gargle, double damage. All 3 lane runes have been scooped up in front of Xantic every single time. He's very sad now. It's been a double damage, haste, double damage, and he hasn't been able to get any. Just really well done by Jan to constantly be able to be in position to steal. the runes, even though it has only been stolen. Sorry, again. I've been sick for like 2 weeks now.
A nice distraction.
Behold!
Did you catch the TA versus Liquid game? I caught a little bit of it. Oh, Shad in trouble. Cookie to get him out of range. Silence gets thrown out. Only connects onto the Crystal Maiden. The Smackdown coming in. They lose Shad. Exantic TP's through without any mana. And Exantic is in a lot of trouble. Just needs to disengage. They find themselves 2 kills. And most likely the tier 1 tower towards top to boot. He TP's in with no mana on the Ember. That's not great. That is definitely not great. Bottom lane, Pontimos is going to eat up that Hellbear Smasher, $100. Pontimos did take a lot of damage in return, but Khan doesn't have Shapeshift and no big ass creep to help. Yeah, GF was here, so I didn't have the opportunity to watch the matches completely. I did see like the team with a massive advantage kind of got screwed every single time, and a lot of, I guess, backdooring.
Thanks, Pete. Radiant's bottom tower is in danger. Radiant have fortified their structures against attack. Dire are scanning for enemies. Radiant should look to their bottom tower.
Well, they are gonna swap lanes and try and get the tier 1 tower towards the bottom, but it's a painful spot at the moment to be in for no bounty hunter. They are losing in terms of net worth. It's not super massive, but it definitely should be a little bit better. We think it's going to win TI Secret. So that we got a Dutch TI winner. Going in, Khan Lycan smacked. Nice silence usage, but Khan's still dead. Could not get away. Flash wants to reinitiate. Nah, to be fair, if teams are smart, they will just ban Nisha Lesh. Because god, teams are dumb. Lesh absolutely tearing everyone apart at TI, and everyone's like, hey, you know what? Let's ban on dying. Yeah, and this is the problem with the Naga Siren that has a good lane. Look at that net worth already. Almost 2k ahead of Shad. Full Manta style done. $1,000 into his next item. Yeah, this Naga's getting out of control. Well, there is a puck hiding in the trees. And, ooh. Stoikov does get spotted out by the wolves. They know. They know. Bottom lane. Pontimos on the run. They're trying to chase him down. Song of the Siren is not available. Can they get a catch? Flash. Toss back. Pontimos, this would be a big kill. And indeed, they do manage to get it. It cost them a 4-man rotation. But the kill at the very least has been secured. Khan, top side. And the rest of what Rune enjoys are trying to get some buildings down. And that is what they'll take in the middle lane for their teammates' death. Even though they lose the Naga, they are trying to open up the rest of the map. Xantic again running low on mana. Can't really do much in this engagement. Lycan Shapeshift comes out from Khan. He's trying to get a catch. His creep does get frozen in place. Flash jumps forward but gets silenced up by the puck. Wrong spot to be in. Cookie stun forward. Khan. The Dream Coil comes out onto 2. Great signs from Shad. The damage is coming through and a double kill. But in comes Palantimos from behind. And there is no Force Staff yet onto Shad. So he's just going to be easy fodder for the Naga. And the rest of the team needs to disengage. And Xantic does have mana to go for a TP out. They're actually turning it around onto Yacht. Merlin is still alive somehow, but the familiars are just a little bit too fast. No! Help me! The saddest way to die! The saddest way to die! And the stun comes in. Palantimos gets the kill. Double damage in the river. Big, fat, juicy fight. But the winner is still going to be this side of... actually, they did take the tier 1 tower mid. Maybe... close. But there was a little bit of a glimmer there for no bounty hunter that looked pretty neat.
Never refuse gold given.
Was a song cooldown? Previously when he used it down here, I think he already used it, but then got interrupted on the TP, or he didn't have a TP. Chad's just gonna rush the BKB. Not going for staff. Interesting. Palantimos Orchid. That is why that BKB from Xantic is gonna be a big necessity. And Khan can honestly not really do much during the team fight, because every single time he tries to charge forward, Crystal Maiden just uses Frostbite on his creep and he's sad. No bounty hunters are really reliant on BKB timings. Drunk last night? No. I'm just sick. Well, not necessarily really sick, but just, you know, my throat has been just annoying for a while. I wouldn't necessarily call it sick, but it's just like, you know, scrappy throat. You cough every once in a while. You don't have COVID, but everyone says, oh, you got COVID. I don't stop moving today, I'll get sick for a week type sick. No. I was sick like a week and a half ago, but I was better. I was really sick about a week and a half ago, but it's not like I've fully healed, I guess. Just ever so slight symptoms still there. This is one really broke ass Marcy. Phase boot's done? Phase boot's done. Woohoo! 19 minutes in. Sadness Marcy gameplay. They are taking Roche. Naga does have some nice armor reduction. In comes the kisses. Palantimos dropping low. Silence gets thrown out. Nice smackdown onto Xantic, pops the BKB. They can turn their attention onto Yon. Flash will pay for it dearly because Mary just does so much damage with the Crystal Maiden ulti. They kill off Palantimos on the backline. They get themselves 3 kills. They're looking for more. Blink is in trouble. Big chase down onto the Visage. And okay. They even find a courier kill. Stoikov jumps in aggressively going for Merlin. Merlin runs the other direction, but the Witch Blade is going to be enough to finish the deal. Into the Roche pit they go, and a huge turnaround play from No Bounty Hunter. Though Stoikov has a blink, and he's going to try it, and he steals it. Oh my lord, the familiar stun, the Dream Coil onto 3. In comes the Rock Throw charge from Yon. The smackdown is there. Boom, boom. Gets interrupted by Marcy, looking for more. Yon's gonna get slowed down, but the Visage Familiars is still alive. The triple stun coming into play. And a huge move coming out from Blink from beyond the grave. Stoikov dodging and weaving everything. They wiped them. And what a Rune Enjoyer's gorgeous play coming out. The Visage Familiar stun into the steel, into the other stun, into the rock throw charge. Everything was perfect. And that entire advantage that they just gained from winning a team fight around Roche is gone.
Behold, silence.
And the big difference in net worth right now is, I mean, of course there's a decent difference in net worth with the cores, but the biggest one is in the supports. Flash is really poor. Vernon's okay, but he's just like tying it up with Mary.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Snapfire wants the shard, which he just got. Brow Ranger, BKB is getting close for Shad, also really wants that shard. BKB is such a necessity for no bounty hunter. Khan's actually going for Orchid. He went for Shard, and now he's going Orchid. He's not going BKB, okay. Interesting choice. Whereas Palantimos is just going to get the heart, and he's not that far off the heart because he already has that Reaver ready. Oh, Exantic, Silence Up does have a BKB, doesn't want to pop it. And now he's forced to pop it. That's going to make him very sad. How much do you get for killing off the
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
that thing? I actually don't know how much money you get for killing it. $80? I don't know. Very nice freeze coming in, and wow, Jan just got blown. They just blew up Flash. They're gonna go in. Jan a little bit too aggressive because Shad, if he does not get interrupted, does still do a lot of damage. Going for the Manta style next, needs probably later, well, also the Hurricane Pike, but obviously the shard for the extra splinter. God, their burst is pretty immense, and Blink is building into a lot of auras. Already has the Wraith Pact aura, going for the Pipe aura into the good old-fashioned AC. Is there a win probability graph in this Dota game? Yeah, sure. Currently it's 86% for Water Rune Enjoyers, and it has been on their side pretty much the entire game.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Trying to blow up the familiars. Easy money for Exantic, but the resummon is there.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
How much does a caster get paid for casting tier 2, tier 3 CSGO Dota? For I would say tier 3 Dota, you'd probably get like $30 a best of 3, so that would be $10 per map.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
And for tier 2 Dota, normally it's about $60 for a best of 3.
structures are fortified.
Though when you're talking about DPC, it jumps up pretty quickly to like 120 for best of 3. For Division 2, I would say. Depend on what org you're casting for. Like some of them pay like 300 per best of 3. For Division 1, it differs a lot. What's your current battle pass level? I think 250? 291. Also, this battle pass sucks, and the fact that only the battle pass split up into 2 parts and only the first part pays for TI is just the dumbest shit I've ever heard. said BTS pays less, right? Yeah, than for instance ESL, I would say.
Regeneration.
It also obviously differs per what level you're doing. For instance, if you cast CSGO, there are some organizations, for instance, the Champions of Champions League, they have like a set rate. If you cast for them, you make that amount. Whereas with Dota, it's more of a individual contract negotiations that casters go for. Why did they move semifinals and finals next week? Because they're doing it in a different venue than last week. Thank the Lord. They should have fucking booths this time. Khan is getting frozen rooted. He's just completely rooted up in position. Can't do anything. Chase for more Merriwire in the trees. Pops the ulti. Doesn't really matter from that position. Jan's very close to dying, but still survives. Dream Coil onto 2 as well. Shad does get himself out of dodge for now. Adzantic rotates through Song of the Siren, and that's going to control up Adzantic. They should be able to get the silence into stun locks there, and that is huge. Triple kill coming out for Stoikov. The only one surviving is Shad. Bottom lane is being pushed in, but they do have Jan that TP'd back to base.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is no more.
I mean, to be fair, there is so much wrong with this TI. The fact that they didn't have glass booths and English-speaking players could hear the casters say that the enemy team smoked is the dumbest shit I've ever heard of, especially at a TI. That is stuff that they figured out 10 years ago. And I think the venue only had like space for 500 people. Instead of, you know, those guys getting a venue that at least has capacity for enough people to watch it. Yeah, there was just too much dumb shit going on.
Invisibility.
For instance, Beast Ghost. Their coach was not allowed to be there with his team, obviously because of COVID, but was also not allowed to like watch the lobby with his team to discuss the draft. So they were playing the Beast Ghost last series without their coach. The one that, you know, helps in doing the draft.
Behold.
Stuff like that. Just dumb stuff. I'm a Guardian Nubis player here. Everyone starts from somewhere. Oh, Roshan is what they're eyeing up. Of course, Richard's always nice. Smoke up from the side of no bounty hunter. But the vision gain is pretty strong here for water rune enjoyers. I'm a Singaporean and I can tell you that Singapore TI is a joke. It's very sad. Oh, this ward's placement is perfect. If, yeah. They just placed it as well. It's just sad, you know? They could make TI so great, but this year it's just not good enough.
Double harm shall I heed.
And I don't know if it's BGL dropping the ball or if it's Valve dropping the ball.
That was unreal.
Going in, Flash gets absolutely blown up. 2 kills already secured. Shad needs to get away, but Song of the Siren, sing me a song all night long. BKB, nice silence. Going for the TP out. There is no Aghanim Scepter yet on the Naga. Actually, there is an Ags on the Naga. Oh, I guess Ensnare was on cooldown. Oh no, Blast is doing a CSGO. There's also Rio, right? Starting, I think Rio actually starts on the 31st of October, so literally a day after TI concludes. That's kind of cool. Like, TI ends, CSGO Major starts. Wasn't it last year that they had the TI and the CSGO Major at the same time? Last year was the Smite Worlds and TI sharing a weekend, if I remember correctly. Smite Worlds. They still have a competitive scene.
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower is under
You could have just put a main venue all together with upper bracks and lower bracks, all the Singapore Stadium. Didn't know why they had to do double jobs and all. As I've understood it, the venue was not available. Actually, no, if I'm not mistaken, the venue was available. But I guess it was too expensive or some shit. Oh, it's Antic, no BKB. No life. Smackdown, can't charging forward. In comes the Mortimer's Kisses. Shad's trying to deal some damage, but just the sheer lack of it currently. Does do decent damage to Palantimos, but with Stoikov being such a nuisance. Nice silence onto Stoikov, charge from Jan. Is Stoikov gonna stay alive? No, he is not. Jan's also in trouble. Gets a double kill there, Shad going. Or hopefully more. Unfortunately, his entire team is dropping like flies. Smite doesn't actually have a tier 1 pro scene outside of North America, but they call it the Worlds anyway. It's like baseball. Did all casters in Dota got the invitation to come TI 11 in Singapore? No, only some. I think you had to specifically ask. If you could get a ticket. A lot of damage, a lot of kills. And that is it for no bounty hunter. I don't really think Shad can do much. All on his lonesome.
Dire's middle barracks has fallen. Dire's middle barracks has fallen. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack.
They used to have tier 1 European teams, but they decided to copy the Overwatch League and move to a format with everyone either moving to NA or dropping to tier 2. Ah, yeah, the Overwatch League was such a fucking horrid thing. The worst part was that you, in Overwatch, you can't have individual tournaments. You're not allowed to make your own tournaments, community tournaments there. Same with League. You have to have you have to get the okay from Valve, no, from Blizzard, and yeah, this fight's over, this game's over. From Blizzard or Riot.
Courier has been killed.
Zephyr also announced that they're looking for a team. I know that Cuckoo was saying that he was looking for a team. Sadness. Well, that was game number 1. We'll be obviously going to a little bit of a break. I will be casting some CSGO today later, by the way. If people look on, I think it's on HLTV, quickly gonna check. It will be the Epic Go CL tournament. Enterprise versus Sinners I'll be covering. I will even link it in. Well, yeah, I'll post it later during the day. Which was exacerbated by the massive drop in viewer numbers caused by them signing an exclusivity deal with Mixer and broadcasting their games at noon on. Oh yeah, Mixer. Yeah, I remember that entire ordeal. Everyone signed with Mixer. By the way, for the people that are interested, currently, just for the TI weeks, there is a deal going on. There is a affiliate deal going on with cloudbet, with me specifically from cloudbet. If you type !cloudbet in chat and you sign up using that link, that specific link, you will get €5 no deposit bonus on your account. Cloudbet is a cryptocurrency betting website. You can just, join, see what's up. If you are interested in betting and obviously of age. The rollover, I think, is 7 times, but it's, free $5. Play with it how much you want. How about doing an analysis of Game 3 of the Liquid vs. Thunder Predator set? Oh, I'm first going to definitely finish this series. Hey, bud, how are you? Sup, Broken Darkling, how are you? I will be right back. Okay, there we go. Do you do prediction on the games you cast, or is there some ethical thing, professional thing preventing? Oh, no, I can do. I don't like to do it when I'm actually, like, invested, like, I'm paid to cast it, because that obvious reasons I don't.
Radiant team ban.
Who the fuck is King Ah?
It is Dire's ban.
I'm already Tracer. What about
10
Widowmaker? I'm already
seconds
Widowmaker.
remain. Radiant's turn to ban.
How's everyone doing? Ready for game number 2?
Seconds. 5 seconds.
Flashban Primal ban. Jan played a pretty good Primal last game. What's up, Salitos?
Radiant must choose.
Crystal Maiden.
CM for this time for no bounty hunter. Not for Mary. Marcy got banned. Dying is available. Did you finish building PC? No, I actually am missing one 2 cables for the GPU cooling. So I'll get those delivered probably tomorrow or somewhere this week. I'll put those 2 cables in, then I gotta install everything, and then I'm done. I was actually thinking of getting a new PC for myself, but I'll probably wait with that one. My GPU, my CPU is the 3700X, and I kind of want to go to the new ones, but Jesus, the new motherboards are stupidly expensive.
5 seconds remain. Dire's turn to pick.
Clockwork!
10 seconds remain. 5 seconds remain.
Let's see. Enigma, always solid, especially on Blink. Clockwork coming into play. There's another Lycan, probably another Khan Lycan for no bounty hunter. It did not really do much last game, so I'm a little bit worried in that regard.
Radiant's ban.
I feel you on that. Had my drive straight up die and somehow take the whole motherboard with it. Granted, it was dubious $300 pre-built, kept alive with spite, overclocking, and Craigslist. Like,
Radiant's turn to ban. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Dyer's turn to ban. It is Radiant's ban. Ten seconds. 5 seconds remain.
It was one of those PCs with a 180-day warranty that breaks for the first time 170 days in. That is perfect. I mean, yeah, my PC is slightly more expensive. I got the 3080 in it, but as my CPU needs an upgrade, it just does. And honestly, my hard drive as well. Because I'm still using SATA,
Radiant's turn to pick.
which is so much slower than just getting some NVMe M2s.
Ten seconds remains.
Amazon
10
certified
seconds
refurbished rebuilds. Gotta hate them.
5 seconds. Dyer's turn to pick.
Gyrocopter!
Gyrocopter. Okay, we've seen a decent amount of very successful gyrocopters at TI. Jakiro on Water and Enjoyers goes well with
Radiant
Lifestealer.
choose.
No, Lifestealer with Faceless Void. A lot of AoE magic damage. Mirana with the Crystal Maiden is nice because you can always get that freeze into arrow lineup. They don't have the best ways of lining up the arrow except for the Crystal Maiden. Gyrocopter's homing missile could kind of do the same trick.
10 seconds.
So you're probably looking at no bounty
5
hunter, a mid
seconds
laner
remaining.
that can set up that arrow flying through.
It is Dyer's ban.
Admiral Concar!
It is Radiant's ban.
Also, when they repaired it the first time, they swapped the SSD for an HDD and thought I wouldn't notice.
10 seconds. Dyer's turn to ban.
That's just nuts.
Ten seconds remain. 5 seconds. Radiant's turn to ban. Dire's turn to pick. Radiant's turn to pick.
Dusk.
Tusk for no bounty hunter. Okay. That's a good old-fashioned Tuskaroo. Does make this a mid-tusk? Question mark? Against the Kunkka? Okay, interesting choice.
10 seconds. 5 seconds remain. You will enforce your will upon the battlefield today.
And of course, the obvious last pick, Lifestealer, which has been very good at TI as well. Lanes nicely against the Lycan, can infest into his creeps. It is going to be that Tusk mid, which is, yeah, I mean, it's a strength hero. Gyrocopter also not the strongest against Lifestealer, but Gyrocopter's really good against Enigma for obvious reasons. So I'm honestly, yeah, I kind of, nah, I think Water Rune Enjoyers might make this a 2-0. What's the surprising hero pick most team going to? I don't think it's Budge now.
Prepare for battle.
Tell me someone saw that.
Thirty seconds to battle.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this Dota match.
I'm actually quickly looking something up, so.
This ain't yours.
First blood. Thanks and have fun.
First blood! Now that's how it's done, kids!
Are you okay? Straight to the bottom with you.
I'm quickly sending something to someone, and then I can focus on the game. Okay, sorry. I missed the early parts. Now I'm back. Alliand will be just fine. Atlantic mid against Stoikov. Huska.
Denied.
And it was first blood for the side of no bounty hunter.
No.
Well, they're going to go in for the big damage. Shad does get himself a pretty big kill. Top lane is looking really good. Shad's destroying it, obviously. Blink every single time he summons the Eidolons. Shad just flat cannons him down. Gets easy added money to boot. That's why the Gyrocopter was so heavily picked at TI. Because the Enigma have pretty strongly countered by it.
The prize is mine.
Fuck. I'm still not completely done with what I was doing.
Dire's top tower is in danger.
Is it in here? There it is.
Ha! Regeneration!
Sorry, I really need to do something very specific.
Not for you.
Okay, there we go. Now I can focus on the game. Blah, blah, blah.
Your admiral is
Speaking of which, top lane, Blink in trouble. War Sponge gets a good connection. He's dropping very low, and the kill comes in for Flash. Freeze for more. Xantic with the good rotation on that Tuskaroo. They're going to blow up Stoikov. And the Kunkka, who tried to help out top lane, loses his life as well. These games
Are you okay?
Shad's lane is going superbly well. Bottom lane, Timos against Khan. Not the strongest kill lane against the Lycan once he gets that Helm of the Dominator compared to, let's say, the Naga trying to man fight him. Double damage in the river. Ooh, that's a juicy one there for the Dusk.
There is little hope for Dire's middle tower.
Top side, Yond Clockwork's gonna get caught out as well. 8-2. If you go into the top lane, you die. That's pretty much a stated fact of that top lane currently. I guess armlet to be delivered. Yes, indeed. Or no, Facebook.
Is under
Facebook.
attack.
Right? Yeah, face boots.
Admiral is on board.
Still a bit off of the armlet. Mary Y, can he help out? They need to find an opening on the map. Shad does have max level flat cannon, so he does farm everything pretty quickly. And even find some nice neutral items to boot. You think no bounty hunter will throw? No. No, I think Shad is a little bit too far ahead.
Bounty! Gold for my chest.
Mid lane, Mary, blown to smithereens, double damage, water sponge, always neat. I mean, later down the line, you get Agnum Scepter, for instance, on the Tusk, and you just throw Palantimos away every single time he rages.
Little hope for Radiant's middle tower.
Khan being chased by Palantimos, so he'll have to shapeshift, otherwise he dies. But that is the Infest that's going to steal his creeper. In comes the X-Mark Ghost Ship, Wombo Combo, Smackdown, Explosive Extravaganza. And that is going to be the kill for Palantimos. Big rotation came through again. Yond getting taken down. Xantic still had the double damage running. Or, yeah, he still had the same double damage running.
Bottom tower.
303 mid-Tusk, looking pretty good on his part.
This'll come in handy.
And Shad's just gonna try and quickly get that Agnum Scepter.
Got it. A dominating performance.
Mel Shad, another kill, another day, 4 kills for the Gyro, 2 pieces of Ags already done. Almost 3 pieces of his Agnum Scepter are done, and it's 11 minutes into the game. That is insane, because he also has a Falcon Blade on top of it.
Radiant should look to their top tower.
Palantimos, how are you going to try and carry this game? Blink's just not having any good fun. All his little Eidolons get blown to smithereens.
Radiant's top
And I
tower
don't think he's going to
is
go for the
under
BKB rush.
Perfect.
My pension.
The prize is
Dire
mine.
should look to their top tower. The Dire scan, on the hunt for Radiant forces.
Oh, there's a big catch going in. Shad would be a big kill. Ghost ship does connect. Black hole from Blink. It comes through. They will find the kill into Shad.
Dominating.
Blink will die immediately afterwards. 2 kills come through in return. At the very least, Shad dies, but it did cost him 2 big kills. Make that 3 because Mary even gets caught out.
Impossible kill.
It delays the Aghanim Scepter a bit more, but Xantic in the meantime gets a triple kill for that one, and his money just skyrockets like crazy. All of a sudden, he's second in net worth. Khan's still trying to push out the bottom tier 1 tower, kind of struggling because the Lifestealer is tanking that position the entire time. Any interesting choices? Stoikov, yeah, he's going for the BKB, which is good. Obviously, Walrus Punch works against it, but for the most part, it should keep you going. Ish. Chad, you just want to kill off those Eidolons, don't you? Easy flat cannon damage. And that's what he does. Does he? Close to killing them off. And he does get jumped here. Rotation from Flash. Yond is dead. Chad might actually die here from Yond chasing him down, but the burn is not enough in the trees. Blink on the disengage. Again, a rotation. Very quickly done. Because no Bounty Hunter are on the edge. They spot Blink walking back, and it won't be the Enigma surviving for much longer. Arrow dodge, nicely done. Merlin still pretty low, does need to be a little bit careful, but that Snowball with a 2-man drag does plenty of damage. And the Xantic's BKB is almost done. In the meantime, Khan, Helm of the Overlord, very close to being finished up. Shad's done with the Aghanim Scepter, so that's going to be delivered into BKB, Satanic. Yeah, he's just not going to die anytime soon.
Dire's bottom tower is
Once he gets the Morbid Mass. For the extra HP regen the entire time.
Dire's
The 15?
bottom tower
18%
is
lifesteal.
attack.
Now, nobody wins.
Yeah, that's why he sends out the Morbid Mask first. Because you constantly have flat cannon ticking out, so you constantly have a little bit of healing. Do you have to be a member of a golf clubhouse in order to play golf in the Netherlands? Or is it anyone is allowed to play? It depends on the golf clubhouse.
Dire's
There
top
are
tower is
some that you can just go to if you pay the fee. There are also, obviously, where you have to be like, registered.
Radiant
Why?
should look to their bottom tower.
Weed plus golf sounds interesting. What, you're gonna visit the Netherlands again?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is in danger. Radiant's bottom tower is no more.
Hook shot in. Flash in a lot of trouble. There's an arcane rune as well. They get the kill. In return, Jan does get blown to smithereens. Pontimus is taking a lot of damage here. Santi pops the BKB and comes to charge as well, but there's an infest disengage. Flash did buy back for this. Mary Y on the Jakiro will be the next one down. They'll probably try to take down the tier 1 tower in the middle lane in the meantime.
Radiant structures are
But at the very least, they get Pontimos out of there before it gets dangerous. He's going for the
tower.
Deso, which opens up Roshan capabilities. Tier 2 tower top actually dropping. That's a bit surprising. That they didn't pay that much attention to the Enigma rushing it down. Jan just trying to get the Ags, get all the vision in the world. The triple rocket flare spam shenanigan.
power.
Khan in trouble. X mark, drag back, stun up. Get away. Ice Shard's block attempt. Khan is dead. They will try to get a turnaround play. Blink. The arrow comes flying out. Is going to dodge it. The Zantic. War Sponge almost. But the X mark will hold him at bay. However, there's an Ice Shard's block. And there's a very angry Tuskaroo. War Sponge will finish the job. And they get a nice kill in trade of offlaner for an offlaner. So during all of this, Shad's trying to constantly fight with his teammates, and it gives time for Palantimos to actually catch up in terms of net worth. Now they will possibly find me. Yes, indeed. They get the tier 1 tower towards mid. Zantic going for the blink dagger. Is going to get X mark. Not back because he's actually snowballing after Palantimos. Boris Sponge comes out. Has an Ice Shard's block. They're trying to burst him down. He does have an infest. Goes into blink. Blink has the black hole. Doesn't want to throw it out just yet. And actually they're a little bit too afraid to fight into the Enigma black hole. In comes Shad though. Hook shot forward onto the gyrocopter. The damage is immense. Blink is going to get taken down. Stoikov's on the run. Mary with the freeze will not be really able to stay alive because I assume Merlin will just be able to run him down. And indeed that is going to be the case. It's Zantic even snowballing further forward. Snowball does the job. A godlike streak for it. Zantic, big Tusk plays coming in. Into the Roche pit next for the side of the no bounty hunter squad.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
Black hole, Azantic. Does he get out? No, he does not. Torrent is nicely connected. No way out. No way home. By people getting other items for Enigma just by Dagger and BKB, that's all. Because Dagger and BKB Enigma, the only thing he does is Black Hole. If Black Hole's on cooldown, he literally does nothing for the 3 minutes that it's on cooldown. That's the reason why they get the Wraith back, so that they can be useful in team fights and such. Because you give a big aura, it also has a 30% damage reduction stuff going on. It buffs your Eidolons to make sure that you push faster and the like. It's actually a really good item for those specific reasons. Obviously, there are some games where you need to rush Blink Dagger because you're just that far behind, but for the most part, Wraith Pact is just... There's a reason why every Enigma goes for it, first item. Shad takes on the bottom tier 2 towers, got the full satanic done. BKB next into the Daedalus. Once he gets the Daedalus, then the real damage of the gyro will be coming through.
Bounty!
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
This'll come in handy.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Illusion!
Perfect.
Looking for a catch. Mary, Snowball going further forward. The catch is there. The wall response, the connection, the shutdown.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Oh, on the side. Big catch, Stoikov. That is going to be the mid laner taken down. Nice torrent though, does do a lot of damage. Merlin's actually in a bit of trouble. The burn is not going to be enough. Finish him off. They will find Mary Y next. In the meantime, Yonda is very deep trying to get the Aghanim Scepter. But they're just currently using that first ages of the game to take down all the outer towers. Ultimos force a rage. I am new here. Is this official cast? Subtoskek. No, official cast is on different channel. EU Pro League, I think, is the official channel.
Illusion. Where's my pension?
Hook shot in onto the Lycan, and Gan is very quickly dead. That went in a rapid speed.
That trick won the great brawl at Whitefield. Are you okay?
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire are scanning for enemies. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Stoikov spotted. Versus game is a bit worse quality than Liquid Thunder. Slightly so. Ooh, nice hook shot dodge. John does catch two in there, but yeah, all it does is delay the inevitable. Ultimos Hurricane. This is actually a pretty big item. Almost has the full disarm ready.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I'm actually, I fucking lost the fucking name of the item. Heaven's Helmet, that's the one I'm looking for. Flash burning away. X mark, but Snowball goes in, and Azantic goes for the Mary Y kill here. Kill does come through. It's going for the Deso. It's almost done with the Deso. Big arrow onto Blink. And they're going to try and run him down. Of course, have to be a little bit wary for the black hole play, but no BKB means no chance. Ole, ole. Double damage in the river. Jan does have the Aghanim Scepter, and this is honestly pretty big as he gets a kill onto Merlin with that spam. Gem has to be retrieved by Azantic, but that's the power of the Ag's Rush clock.
Do it with flair.
Good for me.
Boom, there it goes. And it's it with flair.
I'm a brawler in his prime.
Homing in. Flares here.
Hmm.
Incoming. Do it with flair.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's top tower is no more.
Incoming.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Are they waiting for 100k gold advantage before winning? Well, it's hard to push high ground against an Enigma with a blink black hole. So they kind of have to just chill with their pushes.
Illusion.
Well, they are chasing in after the Valentimos Lifestealer, who does have... Whoa, that Atlantic damage with the Deso. That was a lot. That was a lot. He just lost like 70% of his HP from one Walrus Punch.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
It's the Clockwork Axe, not the Shard. But yeah.
Boom, there it goes. And it's up. Homing in. And it's up.
Well, that's pretty deep. And Atlantic gets Black Hole. Merlin just leaps into the Black Hole because he wanted to Yule's Scepter. And they just lost two very big heroes on their side. Now Khan's going to get X-Mark. Doesn't have a BKB yet. Is taking some damage.
Do it with flair.
Needs to also be a little bit careful because, of course, well, 12 seconds until he has overclocking for the entire spam. Yeah, but I haven't ever played the older version Karta, so I would first have to play a Plague Tale, whatever the first one was.
Step lively now.
Looks quite
Your
good.
admiral is on board.
Yeah, I need to find a new game to play. I got a week's off, a week vacation this time around, but I will be got a bunch of shit to do.
Radiant's
Step
top
lively
barracks
now.
are
Your
under
admiral
attack.
is on board.
Shadows, take us.
Isn't your life his lifelong vacation? Haha, funny.
Bullseye. He got a boom.
Where's my pension?
Well, the net worth is staying at the same level, but Palantimos is just dying too many times. Well, twice now. But still, too many times. They want to go high ground again. If they get a couple of seconds to push, they can actually blow stuff up, but it's rough. Catch onto the Kunkka. Merlin, though, he's the one that actually needs to be careful because he used aggressively. Stoikov actually misses the connection coming through. And now Stoikov Kunkka is just dead.
Trespasser.
Oh, he's got the Walrus Punch crit talent. That's a lot of damage. Don's got the shard flying about. Does have a hook shot available. Black Hole gets used onto Shad. Big catch did not pop the Satanic. However, he could still heal up. He did pop the Satanic this time around. He's just out healing the damage and he's back to full, baby. Going in for Blink. It will be Blink dying on the side. 4 kills secured. The last one left is Palantimos, and that should be game, set, match because the high ground push is immense with the Lycan with AC behind. GG gets called. Game number 2 goes to No Bounty Hunter. We are tied up, ladies and gents, in this series. Big game coming out from No Bounty Hunters. Big props on their part. Okay, I will be gone for a little bit. If you look in chat, ladies and gents, you can see Cloudbet. There's a link in chat. If you press that link and you sign up on Cloudbet, which is a cryptocurrency betting website, you get a no deposit bonus for €5. That means you get €5 for free to play with. It has a 7 times rollover, but if you get through that 7 times rollover, you can just withdraw it all entirely. So it is free money essentially to play with. Again, be of age and be careful. Yeah, I'll be right back. Hopefully you enjoyed the cast. We'll have some more Dota coming in a bit. See you then. Ah. Let's see. European Pro League. Skittles, baby. Taste the rainbow.
It is Dyer's ban. Radiant's turn to ban. Ten seconds remain. 5 seconds ban. It is Radiant's ban. Ten seconds remain. 5 seconds.
Yeah, hello.
must choose. Radiant's turn to pick.
League's assassin.
Nyx gets picked unless you're still not banned. You gotta quickly ban the Lash. Or pick it.
10
But, you know,
seconds.
Nyx is really good against Lash.
5 seconds remain. Radiant must choose.
Crystal Maiden.
So far, the team that has had the Crystal Maiden has won both of their games. Well, Crystal Maiden was in Water Rune Enjoys game 1, and No Bounty Hunter game 2.
10 seconds remain.
By that string of logic, it should win game 3 as well. But Nyx Assassin is really strong with a massively high win rate.
Dire's turn to pick.
Lycan. They really only play Lycan for Khan. Like he plays one hero.
Dire's turn to ban.
And there's the Lash. Oh yeah, I think Water Rune Enjoys is gonna win game 3. It's the most obvious pick coming through. You still let them have it. Oh, guys, why? Why? Nyx Lash is a death sentence.
Seconds. 5 seconds.
Okay, so how are you gonna resolve the Nyx Lash wombo combo? Lean has a good ban. It's such massive stun locks coming out from the Water Rune Enjoy side. Oh, Halloween's coming up on TV tonight.
It is Radiant Dire's turn to ban.
And Dragonheart, jeez, that's fucking long ago. Naga Siren ban, we saw it also in game number 1. Pontimus played it really well. And it's also here that they can't go for it themselves because they are up against Lash, which is the illusion destroyer of the world.
It is Radiant's
Tusk ban, oh, we did see a very solid Stoic of Atlantic Tusk last game. Morphling is a very good ban because Shad also loves playing as Morph. So Morph is always a little bit scary against Nyx Assassin because it definitely can go horribly wrong.
10 seconds. 5 seconds remain.
Don't worry, guys. You'll see me next year in the Southeast Asian DPC.
Radiant must choose. Dire's turn.
Lycan ban. And the gyrocopter again. It worked well for them last game, I guess. So, Shad's going to pick up the gyro this time around. Are they going to add in an IO? Probably not. Nyx Assassin has a pretty good game with his Spike Carapace against both the gyro and the crystal.
5 seconds.
You should sing the Southeast Asian server song. What the frick is the Southeast Asian server song?
Dire's turn
Inamo.
to pick.
Terror Blade. Ooh, Balantimos DB. Yeah, the Lesh has already been picked, so that counters out of the question. OD is still a possibility, I would say. It's always nice to have an OD against TB, or just in general a lot of magic damage. It's just a little bit sketchy with Nyx Assassin.
5 seconds remain.
Because mana burn is a thing. They need a 5. There's the 5 on the side of Water Rune Enjoyers and Disruptors. God, I really like their lineup. It's just like 10 Southeast Asian languages worth of swear words set to a peppy beat. Drow! Oh, that's a surprise. So this is a Gyro 4 then. Or a mid, to be fair. And the Drow Ranger coming in for Shad. Very good against the TB. Honestly, a really good Drow game. Saw it as well on Shad game 1. Did not go as well as planned. But new round, new chances. Actually, all of a sudden, the drafting favorability swaps to the other direction. For me, at least. The only thing that No Bounty do lack massively is control. They've got Gyro's little homing missile, which does nothing. Centaur, Stomp from Lycan and Shapeshift, which is okay. A Silence, AoE Silence, and a one-man freeze. It's not good. Or this is mid, Lycan 3 Gyro. That's just terrible. No.
Seconds. 5 seconds.
My keyboard is not working. My keyboard is not working.
Well, then fix your keyboard, you bastard. They ban out Blink's Visage. Other heroes that he can still go for. Beastmaster, I guess, is a pretty good pick for Blink, possibly. That is still left. Vision Gain's always nice. Broodmother was also, you know, still annoying. Could also just get a Mars. This is a really good Mars game for Water Rune Enjoyers. More AoE control with the Disruptor on your team as well, throwing the Static Storm. You've got the Drow that can't shoot through it. You've got the Lycan and his army that can't run through it. It is a really good Mars offlane game. Granted, the lane might be a little bit of an annoyance against the Drow, but besides that, you should be just fine.
Radiant's turn to pick.
I speak for the
But of course, Blink has to play micro heroes all the freaking time. Okay, NP, not a big fan whatsoever. Could be an NP mid and a Lesh offlane though. That is still definitely possible. I would assume it's probably going to be Lesh mid, but there is that small flex possibility. And no bounty hunter. What's going to be their last pick? Sniper? Is it YOLO? Or one of the spirits, Void Spirit or something. It's Pango Wango. Okay, Pangolier. That's at least does check the mark on control that they needed. I like. Actually, I really dislike the Nate's Prophet pick here. Like, really dislike the NP pick. So I'm gonna go NBH in game number 3.
10 seconds remain.
My keyboard is not working.
5
My keyboard
seconds.
is not working.
终于等到你，终于等到你。
So, what's everyone else predicting in chat? Fix your stupid keyboards. My keyboard is not working. My keyboard is not working. Double range poke with like disruptor and NP. Yeah, but NP's not laning against the Lycan. Rune has this, I think, kind of bad drow game. I actually think it's a pretty good drow game. Really good against TV. Laning against NP should be fine. Next assassin can be annoying. Stoikov is a armor builder, but it was really good against TB. The problem is they don't have much against the Lesh, unless you hit him with the silence.
Prepare for battle.
Kick out a boom.
Talentless.
Kick out a boom.
Limb from limb.
At least you left behind a beautiful corpse.
TB versus Drow late game. Who's gonna win that matchup? Drow every time. See, no bounty hunters versus
Just 30
Rune.
seconds now.
Water Rune enjoyers.
Consider yourself warned.
We got for this game. I got I have no bounty hunters for this game. I believe in the drow. So Lash is terrifying. For mangoes, Lash needs to be careful because otherwise he just straight up dies. 3 bounty runes for the dire side. A little bit of Ras from Merlin on that gyro 4. Lycan can amp Drow to the point where she chews through TB, and marksmanship gets through his armor. Ooh, Rip Flash, and they can just deny the Observer Ward as well if they want to. They could get rid of the Sentry. But that is First Blood picked up by Mary Weiss, and that's a very happy little disruptor, sending in a magic stick plus some mangoes, some tangos, some everything goes. It's a lot of mangoes. Which is going to be needed because you're going to need to try and sustain the lane for the TB to go ham. Bottom lane, it is Shad against Blink. I would say there's definitely kill threat in a lot of these lanes. Jan taking a heap of damage from Flash, who again does have 17 million mangoes. Ooh, Jan made a bit of a mistake. He's just keeping the CM busy. And denied. I was giving Disruptor First Blood intentional instead of mid-lash. Don't think so, but it doesn't matter too much. I mean, it obviously matters, but if the position 5 gets a little bit more farm in the early games and he spends it on extra regen and such, it makes the laning a bit easier for the TB as well. Speaking of which, they do manage to get their second kill already for the Water Rune enjoyers. Like tier 3 meme Dota, so I fully expect
Makes good
to
habit.
get it. These one perfect Sunder in all the late game team fights. And if Drow has to run TB, can take her out. Yeah, but most of the time Drow should still be able to wreck her. If they keep everyone a bit distracted, which Lycan and Pango are really good for distraction. Though the supports from Water Rune enjoys are way stronger than the ones from No Bounty Hunter. Gyrocopter, Crystal Maiden aren't really most reliable late game supports compared to Nyx Assassin and Disruptor. Yonder I wander. Oh, Blink. Gotta spend all those mangoes soon enough. Atlantic takes a lot of damage in mid lane from Stoikov. Both of them, of course, having the bottle, but Stoikov still even needs to get that last little sip. And they're most likely gonna need to have supports rotating soon to secure the Water Rune. Though Khan top lane, body blocks coming in, and actually Mary White taking a lot of damage in return. Same with Yond. Ooh! Flash. Last hit does the job, gets the kill. It will just be a mid Water Rune trade. So go whatever side he goes for. Azantic goes the other direction. Glimpse again. Khan gonna get away. No, he cannot. This time he will falter. Or he takes some damage in rebuttal, but without cripple, there's no way to really lock him down. Ooh, Blink. Could be a big kill. Shad. Can you get the connection? Flash does not actually have any more mangoes. Is it normal for mid-pango to have a Blightstone? And sometimes they go for Orb of Corrosions. It does work with Swashbuckle because it's physical. I don't know if it's normal for every mid-pango to do it. Oh, Flash dies in the bottom lane, but Palantimos is just Gucci topside. Top net worth Stoikov, Palantimos in second. Why don't you take me to Funky Town? Ooh, Stoikov dropping low. Adzantic, Swashbuckle in 4. And what? Okay. That was not even ever considering the fact that he might have gone down bottom. Okay. Rune spawning top. It's an arcane rune, easy with Rolling Thunder. What do you think average MMR? Really, really, really fucking high. Because I know that, for instance, Shad has, well, he's rank 16 Immortal right now. And he's a safe laner for No Bounty. It's that guy. Top side, glimpse again. Khan, this is not fun. Palantimos with the meta. Freshly popped. Won't be able to take down Khan. The Helm of the Iron Will armor is always a big plus there to keep him alive. Bottom lane. Blink is actually going to get spotted out here. Jan does have a stun to throw out. Blink, can he get away? Actually, Stoikov comes running in. Shad, nice sidestep dodge, but he is very likely still going to die. He's trying to find Blink before he falters. And a good job. Levels up because of it. Levels a Gust. Sends out the silence onto Stoikov, who is dropping low. Shad does not have the ulti because he did level the Gust. But nice kills coming in regardless. Rolling Thunder going in for Jan. Swashbuckle as well. And a great rotation from Azantic does rectify the problem. Of course, it did make it so that he didn't level marksmanship and instead went for Gust. But nonetheless, he still manages to get the catch. There's Blink TPing behind. Or at least wanting to TP behind. And Blink, he's hoping he gets a free Crystal Maiden kill. But that is denied. Or is it? Oh, hello.
I'm burning up.
You've gone green.
And now he gets his level 6. Zantic. Yeah, he went for the Orb of Corrosion build.
Good for me.
There is little hope for Radiant's middle tower.
Flash. Spots out Blink. I want to kill Blink. They're actually sending in the Pango again to kill Blink. And... ooh, nice dodge. The silence coming in as well. Zantic doesn't... well, he has a Rolling Thunder. We'll just use it for that kill.
Killing spree.
Okay, that was... okay. I don't really see why... you could have also just hit him and then swashbuckled. Unless, was he TPing? I actually don't know if he was. He was probably TPing. That just felt wrong. Oh, like in shapeshift. Bakan's gonna get stunned up, and that's the first shapeshift of the game used. Does he get away? No, he does not, because Blink TP's in from behind. They're gonna put their 3-course pushing power already in the top lane. Out of the 4 main teams from TI, who do you think will win the Aegis? Secret.
Top tower is in danger.
Puppy power. Gets it at TI1 and TI11. Ooh, nice silence coming out. Shad does have his marksmanship now. Merlin, though, he's just melting.
A dominating performance.
My heart's hoping Liquid, though. Same, but on the other hand, what if, you know, Puppy hasn't announced it, but this is also his last TI? And it would be beautiful if he ended it on a high note as well. The grandfather of Dota. A man that has been at every TI. The only one that has been at every TI.
Mega kill.
Big kill onto Stoikov. They're looking for more. Zantic rolling further forward. Nice swashbuckle in as well. Jan's dropping very low. Shad's bringing in the heat. And Jan will die to the CM. Actually, bringing in the freeze. Secret versus Liquid Grand Final, the dream. That would be the dream, though. 3 Western European teams and 1 Chinese team are left.
Radiant's bottom tower is in danger. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Polentimo's top net worth looking very comfortable in his farm. Of course, TB is a lot better at flash farming than a Drow is. Kind of similar to game 1. There it was a Naga, this time it's a TB. I'd like to see Mata in the final versus Puppy, but I can't betray him on Boy Baboka. I just can't do it. Just can't. They just pivot and start selling machetes. Team Secret. Always that very scary Puppy right behind you. Ooh, damage coming in. They don't have more invis detection. Oh no, never mind. Oh, actually,
That was unreal.
Middle tower
Ownage.
under
This
attack.
vendetta was just ending, I guess. So Xanta gets a nice freebie, but during all of that, Baltimore's still just going ham on the farm game.
A gift from
And
the
he's got
tempest of
a
night.
pretty juicy stack to take as well.
A tithe to the impurities.
Xantic Refusal, Shad. Eventually Manta against, trying to get out of the Sprout with their game pack. Obviously, Blink is going Witchblade. So more of a core kind of core.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is no more.
Merlin, Veil of Discord.
Dire's
And there's the
top tower
Bloodstone
is in
done on
danger.
the Lishrak, and now Stoikov is a big time baller.
Dire are scanning for enemies. Dire should look to their top
30
tower.
seconds cooldown, no mana cost. It is kind of ridiculous.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Also weird that no other hero goes for it. I know Storm actually is pretty good with the new Bloodstone, because if you zip in and you connect on someone with like your shard or something, you actually instantaneously get all your mana back. It's really
Dire's
insane.
top tower is under attack. Its bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is in danger.
Nice blocks with the treants to make sure Merlin can't catch him.
Radiant
Shapeshift?
should look to their middle tower.
Where the fuck is Khan going? Okay, that's shapeshift wasted. Currently, Manta finally done on already done on Palantimos. Bring back Bloodstone charges to nerf it. That could be a thing. And Khan shapeshifts over, and now he's dead. Yeah, I don't really get why Khan keeps playing the Lycan. Hasn't really done much these games at all.
Radiant's bottom tower is in danger.
I feel like it should just be like a
There
Mega
is
Soul.
little
It kind
hope
of,
for Dire's
yeah.
middle tower.
You should probably be able to build your Soul Ring into it, though. That would actually be pretty nice. Have one of the pieces for the Bloodstone be Soul Ring. They're trying to get some buildings down themselves. With the Manta, they feel pretty strong on the TB. All down, clearing up the creeps. Merlin in trouble. Silence gets thrown out onto Jan. Jan is blown up, and Baltimore's actually in trouble. Nice stack storm coming in. Mary gets sundered up. Baltimore's already used the sunder, but he used it on his own ally. And just gets absolutely taken down. Merlin gets a double kill. And they're looking to go Roche. I don't think they realize how squishy they are at this stage. I mean, TB's big plus. He has 1600 HP and 22 armor, but all that armor gets removed from marksmanship by the Drow. And you're also not tanky against magic damage. That was kind of wild.
Regeneration.
Well, that's the first Aegis, and all of a sudden, no bounty hunter. They were quite a bit behind, and now they feel like they're in a very comfortable spot. Smoke up immediately as well. They don't have Rolling Thunder for 20 seconds. Jan, smoke gets broken on Merlin. He spotted out where Jan was heading though.
Radiant's bottom tower is in danger.
Jan's doing a good job. Tanked that entire smoke gang. And it didn't cost a thing. Plus, like, thematically going from a ring to a gemstone makes sense. Well, normally it's from a gemstone to a ring, not the other way around, but yeah.
Killing spree.
Walking up the high ground is a risky business.
You belong in the ground.
Chad's BKB is close. Khan hasn't even done a single point of damage to the tier 2 tower yet. No. Dunk. DD in the river. Okay. Water Rune enjoyers. What is Blink building into? He's got that full Wraith back done. He is going back for the Witchblade actually. Okay, I think once you build the Wraith back, you should just probably go for like armor, aura items. I think AC especially is going to be super good this game. Most annoying stun sound ever. The bunk. It is gorgeous, bro. It's gorgeous. As are you.
Where's my pension?
Coin of the realm.
Not a lot of stuff happening between the two sides. Let's see. CM is rushing BKB. Neat. STB. Dragon Lance, Manta. A lot of damage taken. Stoikov's got bots plus Bloodstone. Needs a BKB. Desperately needs a BKB. I guess the Witchblade's almost done on Blink. On Blink, this is a big one. Blink Dagger on the Nyx Assassin's almost finished. Same with the Pango though, so that's also pretty scary.
Dire's bottom tower is in danger.
Lycan Shard AC. Gyro Shard. Which is the reason why support Gyro does anything. That shard that does a ridiculous amount of damage.
No, it's just
Radiant's top tower is in danger. Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
$50, bro.
Radiant's top tower is under
Oh.
attack.
Such a clean execution.
Stoikov died in mid without even usage of the Rolling Thunder. Now Khan dying bottom lane. This is actually Pontimos that needs to be a little bit careful. They get rid of the Helm of the Overlord creep. The Xantic is here. Rolling Thunder is coming in. And this is scary. Blink. Look at the damage he takes. The Rolling Thunder continuing on as well. The turnaround from a Xantic. Stunlock is there. The Pango does the job. Double kill secured. And that is a dead Palantimos. Yeah, TB should have probably walked back once he got the kill onto Khan. In the trees. Can't catch out Mary. But Xantic really showed that first showing of the Blink Dagger. Yawned in the trees. Dodge and weaves his way through. Has the Blink Dagger now as well. But the tier 2 tower bottom lane looks like it's gonna be toast. 50 seconds left on the Aegis. BKB fully done now on the Shad Drought.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I still don't like that crossbow animation from Drow Ranger. I like the bow more. Crossbow's weird.
a tithe to the impurities.
Khan's got the shard, so every lane's going to be constantly pushed out. And yeah, Blink does have that Witchblade now. What does the new shard do again?
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Okay. Weird. I completely forgot about how the entire new shard effect works on the NP. Ace for Yond. Pango is going for the Ags. Rush. Well, not Rush. He already has 2 pieces. That means he'll probably get himself Shield Ball and Crash. Shield, Crash, cooldown in Ball. The other way around, DK.
Precious bounty.
Ultimos BKB, a necessity. Yond. Ooh. Oh, mid lane can't use his ulti again. He's going to lose the Helm of the Overlord creep. It's going to be Stoikov's easy money. 250 buckaroo. He gets close to the BKB. They're actually looking for a fight. Rolling Thunder comes in. Aggressively, Xantic's trying to get the backline catch. He does stun them up a lot, but the rest of the team is not there to deal the actual damage yet. Xantic, can he get one more hit in? Swashbuckle. Palantimos does, of course, have a Sunder available. He's going to get silenced up, though, and that's a big silence from Shad. Pops the BKB going in for more Stoikov. He can't heal up because they have all the immunities in the world, and that is going to be a quad kill secure. The only one left standing is the Disruptor. But with the Lycan on your side, high ground is the place to siege. And Xantic even finds a kill onto the Disruptor to boot. Xantic very close, 500 gold away from the Aghanim Scepter. And he is playing a stupendously good game on the Pangolier. Really solid Pango performance coming out from Xantic this time. He's been playing really good this series in general. First game as well when he was playing the Ember. Even though Dave did lose. And last game on the Tusk. And Xantic has improved in this series. Silence coming out. Yon can't get Spike Airpers off. He's dropping low and he is done for. Marywine next as well. And again, Xantic gets the stun in onto Blink. He can't disengage. Yep, gets them all caught up in a very rough spot. And just one fell swoop, 11k net worth advantage. Chad, Hurricane Pike's done. What's he sending out? Manta Style, Hurricane Pike, BKB. Top net worth by a pretty big margin. And the Pango with the Ags is there as well. So you got the big swashbuckle shenanigans. Luckily enough, top tier 2 is still standing, so they can't just push everything out. Okay. Valentimos gets stunned by the homing missile and gets silenced the moment he pops his mouth. Dude, Shad is a prediction god. That silence hits him the half a second he pops the Manta. Buyback TB has the Metamorphosis just finished up and they're going to go in for more. The silence forces them back. Merlin very much stuck, but there's the Crystal Maiden ulti coming in. Big damage. Keeps them at bay. He will die in the end, but there's the Rolling Thunder from Xantic going to say hi to Palantimos, who still does have the Sunder, but it doesn't matter. Die back and GG called. No Bounty Hunter getting ready for the new DPC season, baby. No Bounty Hunter, 2-1 victory over Water Rune Enjoyers. Should we also do Luna versus Water Rune Enjoyers? What do you guys think? Does draw third skill pierce BKB? Looks so when less use BKB. Think so. I actually don't necessarily know.
Let the battle begin.
Yeah, pierce is spell immunity. There's also another game going on, Cybercats versus Monaspa. That will start soon-ish, I think. So they don't have a... Oh, they do have a lobby. LLC. Last chance. Don't know if that one's actually being covered. Oh, third skill. I'll check. I think so. I think that should also pierce. Oh no, it doesn't pierce spell immunity. Really? I'm gonna test that to be sure.
I go in silence.
Prepare yourselves for the main event.
To battle.
Oh, it still does.
I shall nip my enemies.
It pierces BKB even though it says it doesn't pierce BKB.
First blood.
Yay,
Thanks and have fun.
First blood. Okay.
First blood. And a point well taken.
Who's win? The winner of the series was
Beware
No Bounty
the bite
Hunter.
of frost.
I'm gonna quickly pay out that prediction. Is Cybercats versus Monaspa not being covered by his official stream? Oh, it is being covered by an official stream. Okay. Who won? The winners were No Bounty Hunter. I'm gonna go for a quick little break. I'll be right back for when the game starts. Ladies and gents, again, for the people that are new here, there is a link in chat or underneath the stream if you see it there. The cloudbet link, if you sign up to cloudbet, you get a no deposit bonus of $5. That means when you sign up to cloudbet, you get free $5 to bet with. It has a 7 times rollover, so you just need to play $35 in total, and then you can get your money out of there. It is a no deposit bonus just for the TI duration. So once TI is over, that deal, the free €5 no deposit bonus, is gone. I'll be right back for the next game. Got ice cream. Ice cream. Actually, I'm gonna cast CS:GO tonight. Enterprise versus Sinners on my stream. Actually, it's in 2 hours. Jesus, it's in 2 hours. So I think I will be dipping out at this stage. Unfortunately, I won't be casting more. You know, it tends to happen every once in a while. I make a promise, I break it. But I'm gonna need to do some grocery shopping and everything. So hopefully you enjoy the cast, ladies and gents. There is an official stream for this series, so don't forget to check it out. Every once in a while, almost always, you know the drill at this stage. Sadness. So I'll see you guys then. Goodbye. Ta-ta. I'll send you guys over to Solid the Strifer. Bye-bye.